Hello Year 3 and welcome to our final topic lesson of RE and PSHE. And today our LO is to explain why Christians believe that God needs to rescue us. And the date is the 1st of April 2021. So take a moment to pause the video and then unpause when you're ready to start. 3, 2, 1. Well, God needs to save us. So why do you think Christians think that? Why might God need to save us? Write down a sentence explaining why. 3, 2, 1. Well, let's find out, shall we? And we're going to look at a story first, or a parable about the lost coin. So a crowd of people were all gathering around Jesus. The Pharisees and teachers of the law said, "This man welcomes sinners and eats with them." Jesus heard them and told them this parable. Once upon a time, there was a woman who had 10 silver coins. These coins were very important to her, so she made sure to keep them safe. Sometimes the woman would count all her coins just to make sure they were all still there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But one day she was counting her coins when she realized one was missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The woman lit her lamp and began to search her house for the missing coin. She knew that it must be there somewhere. She swept the kitchen, front room, and bathroom with her broom, but still couldn't find the coin. So she went to her bedroom and began to sweep up as it was dusty. Under her bed was the missing coin. She counted up all the coins again to make sure they were all there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. The woman was so happy that she invited her friends and neighbours round to celebrate finding the missing coin. So what does this mean? Well, Jesus said that when a person decided to be close to God, there was a celebration in heaven. So what does this mean for Christians? Let's have a look at this example below. It says, "This parable teaches us that God is a loving and forgiving person. Although someone may have been lost, they can still be found and repent and be let into the kingdom of heaven. God values those people far more than those who refuse to admit that they've sinned and claim to be followers of Him. We learn from this parable that because God is such a loving and forgiving person, it's never too late to clean up our act. There's always an opportunity to repent and become a better person through the eyes of God." So if you like that story, I would recommend taking a look at the prodigal son and the lost sheep stories. They're quite similar to the lost coin story as parables. So with one of those, if you want to choose the lost coin, which is what I would do, is draw pictures of the story and write a sentence under each in your topic book as a storyboard. Pause the video now and go back at any point in this video if you need to remind yourself of the story to help you write the storyboard. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now we're on to PSHE, and our new LO, which you'll need to write down and underline, is to explore jobs and positive contributions to the future. So we're looking forward now. So what kind of jobs do people do? Think of some. Once you've got a few, think, what kind of skills and attributes would we need to do these jobs? Okay. So there are so many different jobs for people to do, and you've probably heard of many different jobs and professions. You'll see them from people that you know, or by watching the television, or by reading some of the books that we've read. So When it gets to your turn and thinking of a job, try to think of a job that no one else has thought of, and one that you wouldn't mind having more information about and knowing more about. Have you ever thought about the skills it takes to do that job? Let's look at this skills card here. These are the skills that a pharmacist might need. So a pharmacist checks and prepares the prescriptions for patients, motorbike, and provides people with the medicine they need when they're poorly. They need to know a lot about all the different medicines and be able to give advice to customers who come into the pharmacy. Lots of different skills there. Now, what I want you to do is talk about the sort of skills you think that that person would need to be really good at that job. So we've got nursery teacher, paramedic, electrician, construction worker. Just discuss the skills that you would need to do all of these jobs. Or have a think. 3, 2, 1. I bet they're all different, aren't they? Now we've got 4 more jobs. Have a look at these. Read 3. 3, 2, 1. Car salesperson, musician. Oh, we've had nursery teacher and paramedic, but just to remind you, it's there again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now there are some skills that work for a lot of different jobs. To be able to communicate well with others, to be good with numbers, to be reliable and responsible, to be kind and caring, to be creative, to be good at making decisions, to be good at solving problems, to persevere with new challenges, and to enjoy learning new skills as well. Well, here is a man here. He says, I want to be able to provide for my family. I want to be able to take them on holiday and buy luxury items. So what's his job? It says he's an investment banker, and his salary, so the money he gets paid for the year, is £50,000. So surely, doing that, he's able to go on holiday and buy nice things for his family. Also, remember that you don't have to have the same job forever. You can choose more than one job during your working life, and I've had more than one as well. So, you might train to start one type of job, but find a different interest along the way and change. So what we do as adults and professionals is we have to write something called a CV, which is a piece of paper with all of our skills on. Now, CV comes from the Latin. It's called curriculum vitae, and it is a place where we write down what we're good at and what we have experience in and what our qualifications are from school. So when you apply for a job to your boss, you have to give them a CV telling them all about yourself before you can come in and have an interview, if you get that far. So it needs to highlight all the great things about you to persuade the employer to pick you for the job that you want. So today we're going to create a CV and talk about the skills that you have. So think about the things you're good at school, any sports you might play. Are you good at music? Do you go to any clubs? What are you good at home? Do you do any jobs at home? Mention things that you enjoy doing and what you're good at. Okay, pause the video there and give that a try. 3, 2, 1. Right. There are lots of different skills to use in different jobs. But what will you do? Have a think about the job that you might want to do when you're older. And then say why you would like to do that. 3, 2, 1. That's our last thing that we're doing in today's lesson. I just want you to write a sentence at the end there saying what job you would like to do or you'd love to do and why. Well done, everyone. It's been a great term of topic work and you've worked really hard. Proud of you as always. Bye-bye.